Hello guys, in this tutorial I want us to design an ID card like this. By the end of this tutorial you will be able to do something like this and even do it more better. First, let's dive in straight. Take note of your units. Your unit from here, this unit is millimeters, and then we are going to change it to inches, which you can see now. From here you come here, change it to 2.25 inches. 2.25 inch, just give it 2.25. Then from here 3.5, then click enter from your keyboard. It has changed right now from the artboard like this. Then let's start our design properly. By first, come here, select your rectangle, then draw it. And if you are scared it's not aligning, press P for it to align properly, and then check again for lapses, which you can see lapses. Zoom in, you can see readjust, then you can scroll using your mouse like that, and then you can scroll in and out if you are using the mouse. Then from here, looking at this design, what is the most complex or most disturbing aspect is this. This is the only thing that is either complex here. This is a rectangle joined together, and then this is the construction we have here. And then once we're able to do this, and you are good to go, let's go straight in. From here, let's start with the top. Then draw a rectangle, use your color picker, pick paste like this, and then pick and duplicate this to the right, and then use your color picker, pick this color, paste here, and then endeavor to remove the outline. Then also this, in trying to replicate that, we can use our pen tool, and let's say we'll try to replicate. Let's take it down here a bit, drag it back. Then from here also let's drag it. Then from here we can also try to drag in here and then back, and let's join it here, and then use your color picker and then pick colors, paste like that, color paste, remove the outline respectively. And then from here, let's have our cycle that we are going to push in our image, which is very important and very, very important. But before then, let's also achieve go outside. Let's give it the light yellow. Remove this and then select all, come to object here, and then click on power click and click inside, double click, and then from here remove the outline as well. And then from here you can reduce it. Let's reduce it to C. Reduce it to C, and then I think we can have a better outline. Let's give it a white color, and then we can bid for a smaller one inside. To achieve that consistent flow, you select this ellipse here, hold shift on your keyboard, come here. Once it changes to this, then drag in. As you drag in like that with your left click and then right click at once, then you achieve that. So immediately you can scale it to your choice. You don't have any issues. Then come to your text. You can write your text. Joseph Johnson. This is Joseph Johnson. You can adjust it. Select any. This is my favorite. Bebas. We use Bebas here. Endeavor to use shift to scale it. So you put your point of view to your best part. He's a CEO and managing director. Managing director, and then scale it up a bit, and then you can change the font to ensure consistency. We are using Poppins as the case may be. Select, click C on your keyboard to align. Then let's change it. Press Shift F3 and then click. It will bring this dialog box, and then click on uppercase and click on OK, and then bring it downwards like this, center, and then the remaining, I think this, you duplicate this, double click inside and select this, drag it down like this, and then right click. So immediately from there, so now we have achieved this. We copy this, duplicate it down here, and then click on finish, and then we are actually reaching to our potentials. And then your company name, you can now, for instance, the company name is Gerard Real Estate. Gerard Real Estate. Shift. Then we'll use this title. This is Gerard Real Estate. He prefers it like this, to be written in this format. And then Poppins. Let's ensure consistency. Gerard Real Estate. This is the company name. And then if you have their company logo, you can also as well include it. And then for the image, change this outline, the color, you select it and right click, then you achieve that by changing its color. You can now power click the image in between here. Then I think that's all. And basically from here, what is remaining is, you can just type this, you get the remaining information to fix in at this point. Then for this has already been taken care of, this is taken care of, this is taken care of, this is taken care of. Then let's try working with the back. Then for the back of the ID, let's duplicate this, then what is going to go out, this will go out. We double click in, delete this, not really, we can still use them. Okay, just delete this in fonts here. You can just delete this, sorry about that. You can delete it, and then double click in this. Let's make use of this. Our first target here, we're trying to achieve this and then this. We want to see how they came about them. And then let's go back to the artboard. Come here, delete it, select your shape to here. You can just drag it in like this, and then duplicate it, and then mirror. You can now still drag it in like this. Then let's change the color of this, and then finish. You have something in that nature. But to ensure consistency, select it top, let there be a consistent flow. They should be on the same height. think that's all. Then delete this, delete this, and then you can just type all your details that you're having. You can just type the remaining details like this: date of death and the QR code. I have a video in this channel on how to generate QR code using Affinity. You can just check it out. Thank you, and endeavor to subscribe for more.